Working 80 hours a week gives me momentum. Or does it? I'm John Briggs, creator of the 3.3 rule, and I used to think 80-hour weeks was the way that it should be done. When I started my career, my thought was, look, I'm just going to try to fake this until I make it. And so I copied what others did. And what were they doing? They were working a lot of hours. Well, I can work a lot of hours. In fact, I can work so many hours. I'm going to show you how good I am at working so many hours. And this is how I showed them. It didn't matter how much or how little of sleep I got. I was always tired. Constant fatigue. It feels so gross. Subconsciously, I was grinding my teeth at work, and when I slept, according to the dentist, this isn't very good. It also, it could pop my jaw muscle whenever because it was so tight from all the tension. Also, not necessarily how the human body is designed. I would sit in a chair for so long that I'd get that pain in the middle of my shoulder blades. Pretty uncomfortable. No exercise. Basically, work. And so I'm skipping meals until the hunger became almost starvation. And then I go straight into what's the very first thing I can put into my mouth? What's the fastest thing? Which is often junk food or fast food or both at the same time. Now, caffeine has always kind of made me feel jittery, so I'm not a coffee drinker, but sugar is a great coping mechanism, which is obviously awesome for your health. Work consumed so much of my life that anything that wasn't work related would often lead to me being snappy with people, and most often snappy with my family and my children. And that's no bueno. There is lots of those, oh no, I forgot to do that. And I consider myself a pretty organized person. Sometimes I had so much work to do that the overwhelm paralyzed me. There's also the missed kid events. Whenever my wife is like, hey, let's plan a family vacation, I would say no, because I don't have time for that. The few moments that I was physically present at home, I was mentally checked out. I got so accustomed to that misery. You could even say addicted to it, that I felt that I had to keep working all those hours, because if I didn't, I'd never catch up. If you think about it, there's a reason we work that many hours, because there's so much work that needs to be done. And why are we doing it? Because we know that we're never getting all that work done. And so it is impossible to think that, man, if I take time off, somehow that's going to be better. So you keep working all those hours. Because if I take any little bit of that off, the work I feel like is never going to get done. I now have more work I put onto that plate of work that's never going to get done because I missed out on some of my waking moments of not working. Honestly, you can say during that time period, I became a proud card-carrying member of the hustle culture. Oh, are you busy? Well, I'm more busy. I'm so cool. Look at me. That idea of wearing busyness as a badge of honor, so ridiculous, especially as I laid out the misery that I was actually going through. So this belief that I have to work 80 hours or I'm going to get behind, so I must keep going. And someday I'm magically going to get caught up. It's a dangerous illusion. It kept me trapped. It's likely keeping you trapped. And the science would support it's actually killing your efficiency and your momentum. We think that working those 80 hours a week is going to keep up business momentum, when all that those hours are really doing is it's killing our business momentum. And so that's why I looked at the science and I created the 3.3 rule to help us fix this. The 3.3 rule says we should work up to 3 hours at a time, no more than 3 hours at a time. And then we follow that with an intentional break. We are not designed as humans to constantly be on the go. We need proper rest. We need proper recovery in order for our brain to function, in order for our body to, all of our organs and systems to function the right way, our mental capacity. So like if you really want momentum in your business, don't work more than 3 hours at a time and follow that work block by an intentional break. When you come back to work, you're going to be more focused. You're going to be more efficient. It's a better quality of work that you're going to be putting out. You're going to get more done in fewer hours. So now when you leave work, you're going to be more able to be mentally present while also being physically present. And frankly, you're going to be more enjoyable to be around. Not just around your family, but also with your clients. How you make your clients feel is almost the most important thing when it comes to business. If you want to dive deeper, you can get the book. Obviously, I wrote it. I want you to get the book. The links are below. So look, stop working so much. Give yourself momentum by following the science of taking breaks. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.